Hello and welcome to my book Digital Story. Today I will review the book that I have chosen. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Tilagavadi Tambidurai. The book that I have chosen is The Old Man and the Sea. The author is Ernest Hemingway. The Old Man and the Sea is the story of an epic struggle between an old fisherman named Santiago and the greatest catch of his life. He is an old Cuban fisherman. He did not catch anything for 84 days. In the first 40 days, a young boy Manolin followed him to fish, but since Santiago is an unlucky fisherman, Manolin's parents forced him to leave the old fisherman in order to fish in a more prosperous boat. Nevertheless, Manolin continues to carry the old man upon his return each night. On the 85th day, Santiago went to fish alone. Santiago felt lonely without Manolin. He expertly hooked the fish, but he cannot pull it in. Instead, the fish begins to pull the boat. He discovered that it's a big marlin. The fish pulls the boat all through the day and night. At last, Santiago managed to pull the marlin close enough to kill it with the harpoon. He lashed it to his boat. As Santiago sails on with the fish, the marlin's blood leaves a trail in the water and attracts sharks. The old man fights off the successive dangerous predators as best as he can. Although he kills several sharks, more and more appears. Santiago is unable to save the fish that he caught. After 3 days of journey, he arrives home daybreak. He stumbles back to his shack and sleeps very deeply. The next morning, a crowd of amazed fishermen gather around the skeletal carcass of the fish, which is still tied to the boat. The story ends with Manolin, who has been worried sick over the old man's absence, is moved to the tears when he finds Santiago safe in his bed. The main theme of this story is the hardest life of main character who faced the hopeless situation. This story shows that if we rise from despair, we will have unimaginable success. For the recommendation, this is the first book from Ernest Hemingway that I read. It's a uniquely good story of hope and how life can change with one thing. So I wish everyone to read this book. Thank you. Hello and welcome to my book Digital Story. Today I will review the book that I have chosen. Before I start, let me introduce myself.